Hello children, continuation with the previous videos of chapter number 5, lines and angles. Today's our topic is intersecting lines. If two lines intersect at a point, the two lines we will call it as intersecting lines and the point we will call it as point of intersection. Let us see the definition children. If two lines L and M intersect if they have a common point. This point O is the point of intersection. Let us see the example here children. Here the line L and line M meet at O or intersect at O. This point we are calling it as point of intersection. Our next definition is transversal. Children, a line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points is called a transversal. Again I am repeating children. A line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points is called a transversal. What is distinct? Distinct means at different points. Children, let us see this example. In this, I am taking a line L and line M here. Okay. Another line P which passes through these two lines L and M, and it is intersecting at two distinct points. This P intersects L and M at distinct points. Then we can say that this P is the transversal for these two lines L and M. This is clear children. Let us see one more example. In the definition, what is that? A line that intersects two or more lines. Here in this example I have taken only two lines. We can take infinitely many lines. This is clear. So here I have taken three lines here, L, M and N. Okay. So here I am taking a line P which passes through these three lines where they are intersecting at different points here. Here also we can say P is the transversal for the lines L, M and N. Coming here, L is a line and M is a line. Again P passes through these two lines at distinct points. Clearly we can say that P is the transversal for the lines L and M. Now I am going to give one example here children. This is the line L and this is the line M. What we can call these two lines are? If two lines meet at one point, the two lines we are calling it as intersecting lines. Yes. Now I am taking another line P which passes through these two lines. Can you say that P is a transversal for these two lines L and M? Think for a while children. I am taking two intersecting lines L and M. I am taking another line P which passes through these two lines at the point of intersection. Children, if you observe the definition here, a line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points. Here, the line P passes through the common point. From the definition of intersecting lines, this is the common point for L and M. The line P is not passing through the distinct points here. So clearly we can say that P is not the transversal for the line L and M. Clear? So what we can write here? P is not transversal for line L and M. Clear? Now let us see the angles made by the transversal. Children, in this figure I have taken line L and line M and the transversal P passes through the line L and line M. Children, if you observe here, how many angles are forming here? If two lines intersect, they can form four angles. Here P and L, two lines are intersecting, so four angles, and P and M, two lines are intersecting, so four angles. Totally we have 8 angles here. Okay, let us see the angles here. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. If a transversal passes through two distinct lines, 2 different lines, then we have 8 different angles here. This is clear. Now let us name these angles. Children, first here I am talking about interior angles. You can remember, instead of getting confusion all these things, children, you can remember with the keywords. Here we have interior. Interior means you can relate with inside. Okay. So if these two are the lines, if P is the transversal, in between these two lines, what are the inside angles we have? Inside angles found here. In between L and M, the inside angles are 3, 4, 5 and 6. So what are interior angles here? 3, 4, 5 and 6. Will you remember, children? Interior angles you can remember like inside angles in between the two lines. Okay. So interior angles are angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, comma, angle 6. Now coming to exterior angles. Exterior angles you can remember as outside angles. So outside these two lines L and M, what are the angles we have? 1, 2, 7 and 8. So you can write it as angle 1, comma, angle 2, comma, angle 7, comma, angle 8. Up to here clear, children? Interior angles you can remember the keyword inside angles. Exterior angles you can remember the keyword outside angles. Now coming to next one, pair of corresponding angles. There is a new word for you, corresponding angles. Now children, let us see what are corresponding angles here. Children, here two lines L and M, as usual P is the transversal we have. Corresponding angles are, one should be inside, one should be outside. Okay, one should be inside and one should be outside on the same side of the transversal. You have to remember this definition, children. Okay, corresponding angles are, one angle should be inside and one angle should be outside on the same side of the transversal. I cannot take it like this side one and this side one. Is this clear? So one should be inside and one should be outside. Again you will have a doubt that, ma'am, why can't we take it as one is inside here, inside is 3 and one is outside here 1. We cannot take here 1 and 3 because it is already we gave this name as linear pair. Yes, if two angles I already gave the name called linear pair, why to give another name for that, right? So I cannot take angle 1 and angle 3 here. So what are corresponding angles, children? One should be interior angle and one should be exterior angle on the same side of the transversal. So how many pairs can be formed here? Here angle 1, angle 5, interior, exterior on the same side of the transversal. Similarly, angle 3, angle 7, angle 2, angle 6, angle 4, angle 8. Is this clear, children? Let me write here. Angle 1 and angle 5, comma, angle 3 and angle 7, comma, angle 2 and angle 6, comma, angle 4 and angle 8. So corresponding angles are clear for you. Let us see pair of alternate interior angles. Alternate, meaning of alternate means opposite. Is this clear, children? In the interior angles, what are the opposite angles here? In this, what are the interior angles? 3, 4, 5 and 6 are interior angles. In this, opposite are 3 and 6 and 4 and 5. Is this clear? So what are the alternate interior angles here? 3 and 6, comma, 4 and angle 5. So you can remember the keywords, children. Alternate means opposite. So alternate interior angles are 3, 6, 4, 5. Clear? Next, pair of alternate exterior angles. Exterior angles means again outside angles in the opposite angles. So exterior angles are 1, 2, 7, 8. In this, 1 is opposite to angle 8 and 2 is opposite to angle 7. So pair of alternate interior angles are angle 1 and angle 8, comma, angle 2 and angle 7. Is this clear? Next, last one, pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. See children, slowly you can go with this. Pair of interior angles. Interior angles means inside angles on the same side of the transversal. So it should be either this side or that side of the transversal. See children, this is the transversal. In this, first of all, let us see what are interior angles. Interior angles are 3, 4, 5 and 6. In this, on the same side of the transversal, in the interior angles, which are same side of the transversal, 3 and 5. Similarly, 4 and 6. So, pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are angle 3 and angle 5, comma, angle 4 and angle 6. Is this clear? Just go through the definition children and remember the keywords. It will be very easy for you to remember. Clear? Next children, transversal of parallel lines. Before we saw transversal of any two lines, right? Here I am taking line L and line M are parallel lines here, and P is the transversal passes through these two lines L and M. Similarly, we have 8 angles formed here. Okay. So, if L and M are parallel lines, transversal passes through these two parallel lines, then we have the following facts. First fact children, each pair of corresponding angles are equal. Here what are corresponding angles children? One should be interior, one should be exterior on the same side of the transversal. If you see here, angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding here. What I am saying here, each pair of corresponding angles are equal here. So, angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5, comma. Again, next pair is angle 3 is equal to angle 7. Angle 3 is equal to angle 7. Next, angle 2 is equal to angle 6. And last one, angle 4 is equal to angle 8. So, each pair of corresponding angles are equal. So, I equated all the corresponding angles here. Next fact, alternate interior angles are equal. Here in this, what are the interior angles children? 3, 4, 5 and 6. In this, again what are alternate? Angle 3, angle 6 and angle 4 and angle 5. What I am saying here, alternate interior angles are equal. So, angle 3 is equal to angle 6, comma, angle 4 is equal to angle 5. So, alternate interior angles are equal. Last one, last fact. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Excuse me. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal. In this, interior angles 3 and 5, which are on the same side of the transversal, they are forming supplementary. Forming supplementary means the sum of these two angles should be equal to 180. So, angle 3 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degrees, comma, again angle 4 plus angle 6. Angle 4 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degrees. Is this clear children? Let me repeat one more time. If two parallel lines L and M, a transversal passes through these two parallel lines, we have the following facts. First one, each pair of corresponding angles are equal. Second one, alternate interior angles are equal. Last one, interior angles on the same side of the transversals form supplementary. Is this clear? Now, we will have a reverse. What about the reverse? Can you say the two lines are parallel? Children, if any one of these facts are true, then we can say that these two lines are parallel. So checking for parallel lines. Sometimes they will give any angle in out of these 8 angles. Okay. Any two angles, corresponding angles or interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Okay, what we have to check is either these three facts should be clear there. These three facts should be satisfied there. So either corresponding angle should be same, or interior angle should be same, or interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Then we can say that the two lines are parallel. So checking for the parallel lines is, if any of the three facts is true, then we can say that the two lines are parallel lines. Is this clear to everyone?